The military situation in Ukraine continues to be tense as Russian forces are gradually approaching the capital Kiev. The two sides have repeatedly exchanged long-range artillery fire along the area outside Kiev. In the city of Irpin, about 25 kilometers northwest of Kiev, after being bombed by Russia, it was completely ruined. According to Ukraine's emergency services, the Russian attack killed more than 2,000 civilians and destroyed hundreds of structures, including transport infrastructure, hospitals, kindergartens and residential areas. The fighting has displaced more than 1.5 million people from Ukraine to neighboring countries. This is believed to be the most rushed and largest migration of humanity in modern history. "We used to go out to hunt them down and destroy them," said Volodymyr, the captain of the Ukrainian Special Forces, which every day tries to push through the outskirts of Kiev into the heart of the capital. And every day Ukrainian Special Forces tried to force the Russians to retreat, leaving their tanks and armored personnel carriers on fire. The front lines on the outskirts of Kiev have largely remained intact since the first day of the war, February 24th, when Russian forces from Belarus flooded in and attacked northern Ukraine. In some places, including the neighboring Kiev town of Bucha, the Russians were also pushed back. Ukraine is fighting in a way that no one expected and stressed that Kiev will not fall, said Mikhailo Podolyak, an advisor to Ukraine's president and a member of Kiev's delegation to the ceasefire talks with Russia. "Now, we are mainly focused on hitting their rear, their supply convoys, because without fuel they will not be able to do anything," said a Ukrainian Special Forces officer. The fighting spirit of Ukrainian forces was high in the town of Irpin, on the outskirts of Kiev, even as Russian attack planes flew low overhead and the sound of shells grew louder. Armed with the UK's new generation of light anti-tank weapons, NLAW, and US-made Javelin anti-tank weapons and Stinger anti-aircraft missiles, the Ukrainian Special Forces have reduced the advantage of Russia, which possesses forces air force as well as powerful long-range rockets and artillery. "This is a real war. No one is really ready from the start, because no one really believes that Russia will attack," said Alyona Pavlova, a special agent from Irpin.